Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8:01 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. I hope that you're all doing good out there, having a great day, a positive day, and a motivated day. We have a short show today. We'll do a 30-minute show because we have our meeting this morning for Companeros En Salud. So I'm going to be presenting, so I got to get ready for that and get my notes squared away, get everything polished, and be ready to deliver. The weather is really nice outside today. It feels good. Aurora weather is out there for you guys to watch, too, at your leisure. So hope you guys are ready. Tomorrow is going to be an exciting night. The Business Excellence Awards presented by the Chamber of Commerce are going to be happening. That's going to be at Loft 28 West in downtown Aurora. Loft 28 West is the upper part of Ballydoyle. It's really nice. It used to be an old coat factory over 100 years ago or something like that. But I remember when I lived downtown and I would go hang out in Ballydoyle. They'd take me up there and show me around for a little bit, and it was nothing like it is now. I mean, it was just a whole bunch of hubbub and stuff, and I even helped volunteer and clean up there. Jennifer Ryan Mayton is here. Good morning to you. And Valerie Tranum is here. Good morning. Joe Jackson. So good to see all of you great people. So today is Mother's Day in Mexico as well. So shout out to all the madres out there. Got some interesting things to talk about. I have a story that kind of irked me, so we'll talk about it together here momentarily. Corey Ingram is here. Good morning to you, Corey, as well. Gabriel Bradford, how are you?
I'm feeling great. Excited to be here. It's a Wednesday, middle of the week, last week of school, and shout outs to Brad because I believe he graduates
word up
Saturday.
That's
Is
right.
that right?
Brett Putten, our mentee, graduates on Saturday. Brett, how you feeling?
I feel amazing. I'm finally graduating. I'm feeling great.
Good. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
All right. So Brett is graduating. He's graduating from college, getting his associate's degree. That's a fantastic thing. Gabriel here is also a student. Are you graduating too?
No. So I still have, I don't know how many credit hours you need for an associate. So I wouldn't be able to
Still
graduate.
good. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm transferring all of my credits from the two colleges I have credits from to university out in Idaho.
Okay. Cool.
So,
All right. Well,
so I'll be doing in
that's awesome, man. Okay. So when Gabriel graduates, we'll be sure to shout him out too. All right. So here's the thing. I saw a story and I want to tell you guys about it. Right now, there's a piece of legislation headed to the governor's office for him to sign. And when I tell you what it's about, you're going to be like, really, Curtis? And the answer is yes, really. Now, I know there's a lot going on in the world. You know, there's all kinds of crazy things happening. But when I read this story to you, maybe you will be as perplexed and kind of inquisitive as I am and have been as well. Johnny Felix, good morning to you. Police would be prohibited from pulling over motorists solely because they have small items such as air freshener dangling from their vehicle rearview mirror under legislation currently headed to Governor J.B. Pritzker's desk. That legislation was passed by the Senate last week in a 41-11 vote with 3 Republicans siding with the supermajority of the Democrats. The bill seeks to prevent traffic stops for such minor infractions being used as a pretext to look for more serious offenses. According to Secretary of State Alex Giannoulis' offices, which initiated this legislation, such stops can be racially motivated and have the potential to lead to violent confrontations between motorists and police. In April 2021, Dante Wright, a 20-year-old black motorist, was shot and killed during a confrontation with police after being pulled over for a minor traffic violation. Authorities at the time said Mr. Wright was pulled over for having expired registration tags. But his mother said he called her shortly after being shot, telling her he was stopped because of an air freshener hanging from his rear view mirror. During the floor debate with which this was discussed, State Senator Christopher Belts, a Democrat from Swansea, said the bill's main Senate sponsor said the legislation, quote, really comes down to a civil rights issue, close quote. We all have placards in our car to get into the parking lot. I would hate for somebody to stop me every other day because that little bitty placard is in between the driver and the windshield. But in some places, that is used as the basis for stopping motorists. Several Senate Republicans argued the bill could jeopardize public safety. Mr. McClure, a Springfield Republican and former prosecutor in Sangamon County, noted that it remains unlawful for drivers to have anything that obstructs their view from any of their vehicle's windows. He questioned why an exception would be made for stopping someone because of something from a rearview mirror that could block a driver's view. I guess if your concern is about a small placard that's in front of a vehicle, then why not just clarify the law to say that in situations where there's this object hanging that's the size, that is not by definition obstructing the view. Now, this is what we call splitting hairs, right? Where, for example, I told you to come wear a red sweater. You came with a pink one, and we're arguing on the hue. Is it pink? Is it not pink? That's what you call splitting hairs. According to Republican Senator Jason Plummer, he said he understood the purpose of the bill, but suggested that the legislation is an overreach that would restrict law enforcement from carrying out their duties. Now ask yourself, what part of having something hanging from your rearview mirror and removing that would stop the police from doing their duty? How? Right? How could making it not be a stoppable offense stop police from doing their job? If you've got expired tags and you got something hanging from your rearview mirror, you're still going to get pulled over for expired tags. Right? Or am I just missing something?
That's what it seems like is that you would get pulled over for the expired tags.
Right. Now, the thing is, and this is where the conversation gets interesting, is that I know a lot of people who've been pulled. I've been pulled over for driving with because when they write the ticket, it's like obstruction of view or something like that. But when you go to the car wash or you go anywhere, the air freshener hanger thing has a string, right? Mm-hmm. It's got a string for a reason to be hung. Now, I don't know anybody who doesn't hang the air freshener from the rearview mirror. Now, some people put it around the drive shift, the gear shift. People do that.
Oh,
but the whole purpose is for it to hang there, right? To waft into your car. Mm-hmm. So I think that it's a sad state of affairs that we have to make a law to not have police bother you by arresting you or pulling you over for minuscule stuff like that. It reminds me of when, I think this was last year though, they made a law that says that the police cannot lie to minors, right? They can't lie to minors anymore if you're doing something. If two kids are out here smoking something and a window gets broke or something like that, I can't lie to 15-year-old Jeff and tell him, oh, the lady in the greenhouse said you did it. Mm-hmm. Just like they had to make a law where police wouldn't question kids without their parents being there. So I think, I don't know, man. I just feel, let me know what you guys think in the chat. The time's 8:09 a.m. I don't know. I just think sometimes I look at this and I read these stories and I just think to myself, like, we're living in sad times. We really are. We really are. Because the people who aren't getting pulled over for minuscule things like that, people who aren't people of color, because I don't know, I got a lot of white friends. I don't know any of them that's been pulled over for driving with, for having obstruction of view because of the air freshener. I don't know any. When I tell my white friends this, they're like, Curtis, that never happens.
I'll be honest. This is the first time I actually heard about people stopping for like having like an air freshener or like a parking pass or something up in their rear view window, which I think is that just sounds like really
petty.
Yeah,
petty.
Really petty.
Petty is the word.
Yeah.
Petty is the word. It sounds petty. It is. But see, that's the thing. That's where that's the whole point, and it's the fact that it exists that is the bigger issue. But anyway, this goes on, and I'm gonna finish, but it says they suggest that this can include someone overloading their vehicle. Oh, excuse me, scratch it up. All right. So for the gentleman who said that this could stop cops from carrying out their duty, I'm not for people driving in our communities with obstructed views and the police not being able to pull them over. That's silly. It makes no sense, and it's extremely dangerous. So just know that there are people out there who want you to be pulled over for driving with your air freshener hanging. That's pretty sad. All right. So State Senator Bill Cunningham, a Chicago Democrat, said during the debate that those who spoke out against the bill raised legitimate questions about public safety, but echoed concerns about civil rights issue. In a statement released after the Senate's passage of the bill, the Secretary of State's office said Illinois is among a handful of states with laws banning items from hanging from a rear view mirror. So there's absolutely no data to support that pulling people over for an air freshener or a rosary hanging from their rearview mirror reduces violent crime or prevents accidents. Amending the current law will not jeopardize public safety. Instead, it will result in greater equity on the road and improve relationships between police and community by eliminating pretextual traffic stops that disproportionately affect people of color. If J.B. Pritzker signs legislation, it would take effect next year on January 1st. The time is 8:12 a.m. Maria Chirito, good morning to you. Katrina Latin Bites and Bar, good morning. DWB, driving while black is real. Absolutely. Michael Rayford, see that? But see, that's the thing. And that's why scratching up again. See, that's why we talking. That's why we talking together like a family. That's the thing. Because people don't know. People don't know that in other people's lives. They don't believe that. Oh, what do you mean you were pulled over just, what do you mean you were, what do you mean you were pulled over for driving too slow? Think about it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Michael Rayford is here. How Money Works. Get to know Michael Rayford. He's a dear friend of the show. All right. We have something incredible to tell you guys about. Tomorrow is going to be the Business Excellence Awards. This is sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce here in Aurora. It's going to be at Loft 28 West. Please come out. Tickets are available. You can go to their Facebook page and purchase them there. This will be a lot of fun. This weekend's full of great stuff. Mardi Gras is happening this Friday as well at Hotel Arista. Gabriel and I will be doing some co-emceeing and co-presenting. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So I hope that you guys come on out and you got to get tickets for that. So if you purchase your tickets, we can guarantee that you will have a great time. And then on Saturday is our Good Morning Aurora 3-year anniversary party. That's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be at McCarty Mills downtown on River Street, right across from the library. So if you've got nothing to do, that's sad. But come on out with us and have some fun and hang out with us. Gloria Gerardo is here. Good morning to you as well. And Aisha Saxon is here. Good morning, you guys. So, yeah, it's Wednesday. We got a half hour to do this. We got like 15 more minutes. Gabriel, take us to a commercial, please. And Brett, go ahead and give us 3 pieces of news, young man. The time is 8:14 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Ashley Harper, good morning.
Monday, June 19th, the city of Aurora will hosts the Juneteenth flag raising at One Aurora Plaza, 8 East Galena Boulevard. The flag raising will take place at 1 p.m. with many special guests. In attendance will be the famous South Shore drill team, Mr. and Miss Black Aurora, and Earl Arkansas Mayor Jalen Smith. Mr. Smith holds the distinction of being the youngest black mayor in America. Save the date and come experience a great community event. The Summer Youth Veteran Softball Tournament will be held Saturday, July 8th at Beverly Park, 2460 West 102nd Street in Chicago. This event is brought to you by the Chicago Park District, the Vote Home program at Rush University, Mission Barbecue, and Chicago Sports Social Club. Save the date and come have fun while supporting our veterans. Reclaim Your Future. King County Circuit Clerk and State Representative Barbara Hernandez are hosting one last expungement clinic. The second and last event will be Saturday, September 9th from 9:30 to 11 a.m. and will be at the Gal Borden Public Library in Elgin. Scan the QR codes on the flyer to register. For more questions, email circuitclerk@co.kane.il.us.
All right, thank you very much for that. So, in addition to that flag raising for Juneteenth that's going to be happening, there's also a great Juneteenth event that's going to be taking place too. I need to tell you guys about. It's going to be on the east side at Farnsworth and Grand Boulevard. So that's Farnsworth Park right there on the east side. This is going to be Saturday, June 17th. I just got the flyer yesterday. It's not a digital version, so I'll have to get this posted for you guys and put that on the Facebook page. It'll be at Martin Luther King Park. This is presented by the African American Men of Unity and the City of Aurora and the African American Heritage Advisory Board. There is a talent show, live music, entertainment, a African American history tribute, chess tournament, double Dutch, storytelling, dance contests, and a whole lot more. This is free to the public. It'll be from 3:30 to 7:30 p.m. The Neighbor Project will be there. Good Morning Aurora will be there. So it's gonna be it'll be a humdinger, man, and I hope that you guys are able to come on out. I'd like to see a lot of you people there. We took part in the Youth and Family Resource Fair that the City of Aurora hosted, and the Aurora Youth. What's Simon's job? What does Simon do?
It's UC Aurora Youth Services
Youth
Manager.
Services, that's right. So City of Aurora Youth Services was there. So we had the banner. We got a banner, had the table out. Man, we were looking good. So now when you go out to any event, keep your eyes open. You might see us there. Whole table, holding it down, spread out. So it'll be a real good one, but we'll be there and we'll be taking part and having fun with that. Okay, the next thing to tell you guys about, I have the menu for this Saturday's party with us. If you're hungry, listen to this. There will be smoked brisket tacos on flour tortillas served with chips and guacamole. And then there's also going to be smoked chicken wings with Cajun dry rub served with celery and creamy blue cheese. That's the food. The food starts at 5 p.m. For the party. So please come there and get your eat on. Our food is being made for us by Corinne's Kitchen. Corinne's Kitchen is a great endeavor with Jen Ingram and her husband, Corey. They're great people, so get ready for that and get ready to have a good time out there with us. The next thing that's taking place is going to be next Tuesday, and it's a Q&A and community open house for the talking about the casino and the casino being moved. Now, there's a couple things about this that are quite interesting. So I'm under the impression that the PEN executives will be there and will be answering these questions. So I think that with the exception of the city council meetings where they came to them, they just came there and just stood there, answered a couple questions and left. With the, different than that, they'll actually be there the entire time and be taking your questions. So let's see here. City of Aurora, PEN, and architects are going to be there to discuss the new Hollywood Casino Resort coming to Aurora, 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. to Thursday, May 18th. Now, this is going to be at 1200 East Indian Trail. I'm going to teach you guys something about media real quick. So scratch it up and take me to a commercial. The time is 8:20. I'm gonna teach y'all something about media here real quick. So, now I could tell you, right? I could say that the meeting is gonna be at APD. I could tell you that it's gonna be at the police department. But why would I tell you that, right? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you the address. The address is 1200 East Indian Trail. You see how that sounds?
Mm-hmm.
Don't that sound different than telling you that's at the police department?
Yeah, it sounds better. It's like, oh, that's
right.
That's somewhere I gotta look it up now. You know?
Exactly. That's how you. That was. See, I'm looking at it differently all the time. Most people see the posts and all that, but I see something different. Just like we talked about with the auctioning and prizes, right? I'm not going to say that you have to pay $1,200, especially if it's big and 4-foot letters. I'm just going to reiterate what the thing is. 4 nights, cruise, swimming pool, start the bid at $1,200. See? In and out before you even knew what happened. So a lot of times the people do themselves a disservice because they grab the shiny object, but don't look at the other objects. What did Henry Ford said? Most people don't do hard work because hard work is dressed in overalls or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's dressed in overalls, right? The hard work. Michael Riff, you know that quote? Most people don't want to work hard because hard work. Look it up, Brett. Henry Ford and working hard. Give me that quote. The time is 8:21. That's what interns are for. See, work smarter, not hard. What the hell am I thinking about it for?
right. Just like
there's 2 of y'all
there,
here.
Yeah.
All right, you can bring us back. Next, Hotel Arista, 6 to 11 p.m. Mardi Gras. I have no Mardi Gras gear, so I need to get some Mardi Gras gear and some Mardi Gras clothes. Candace Henning, our dear friend, said she'll have some stuff for me to wear. You were gonna say something about Mardi Gras clothes?
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. Got to get like sequins or like some type of like, there's ties that actually have like sequins all over them.
Yeah, I need I got some festive gear, but I don't have any like Mardi. I don't wear a lot of purple and yellow and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Green Fest is this weekend as well. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at McCullough Park, or actually it's going to be at Prisco Center and McCullough Park, 150 West Illinois Avenue. You guys know where that's at. Aurora Green Fest 2023 is our first year back. Big stuff. Mavis Bates. Shout out to Mavis Bates and all of the team. Great vendors, electric vehicles, a show, food, all of the above. You got it? You got it?
Yeah, I got the
Read the quote. Yep.
The reason most people do not recognize an opportunity when they meet it is because it usually goes around wearing overalls and looking like hired away.
That's right. That's what it is. Thank you. Hit the claps for Brett, yo. That's what it is. That's the quote. That's right. Most people don't know opportunities because they're dressed up as hard work. That's right. Because you're looking at it like, oh, my God. But in reality, could be just what you need to do. Thank you very much for that, Brett. The time is 8:23 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Leadership for Teens, the Teen Advisory Board Recruitment Day and Open House. Here's some news I have to tell you guys about. I got some sad news, y'all. Y'all ready for some sad news? All right, check it out. Or can I tell what's going to happen to you?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's perfectly fine.
That was awkward. Take me to a commercial. I don't want to be on the camera with this awkward. That was weird. Gabriel is leaving us. Gabriel's leaving, and Monica's last day is going to be the 30th of this month, too. So Gabriel's leaving, and Monica is leaving. Both of them are leaving this month. So, it's going to be it's sad, they're moving on to bigger and better things. Gabriel's moving. Summer clubs and summer activities are coming up for Aurora Township youth. So Monica's got to get back to her job and focus. So both of my peoples are leaving the show here pretty soon, man. And so I brought up the recruitment stuff because Good Morning Aurora is going to start recruiting again too. Anyway, Leadership for Teens, the Teen Advisory Recruitment Day and Open House. If you want to join the TAB, the Teen Advisory Board, this is your time to do it. 8th through 11th graders are welcome. This is going to be May 17th, 4:30 to 6 p.m. Join to learn more about the Alive Teen Advisory Board and take steps towards becoming a teen leader. So they're looking for that new crop. They're looking for that new generation. They're looking for that new blood to take the reins of what they've, established and started. So if you know any young kids, young people, again, 8th grade through 11th grade who could be all they can be or are looking for something to get into, tell them about the Alive Teen Center, 78 South LaSalle Street. The Alive Teen Center is great, man. They're doing good stuff over there, and I want to make sure that they keep it up with the people that they have. So, yep, it's a sad time, yo, sad time, but it's all right. It's all right. Green pastures are coming soon, man. We appreciate Gabriel and Monica for all the hard work and dedication they put in, man. So, I'm gonna miss them, but they're doing really good things. Jose Art is here. Good morning to you, Jose Art. Jose Art's a good brother. Is a fantastic body painter. Does a lot of great stuff. He's an artist all around. Get to know him and more about his artwork by following him here on Instagram and Facebook, Jose Art. Time is 8:25 a.m. We got 5 more minutes. Josie Mendoza-Geller, good morning to you. I'm going to give you guys one more quick piece of news, and then we're going to get out of here. Once again, today is a half-day show. I got my meeting, Companeros En Salud. I'm a member, Partners in Health. I'm presenting today, so I got to be ready, get my notes squared away, and all that. All right. The last thing I'm going to give you before we get out of here, well, I'll give you 2 things. All right. Java Plus has coffee with a cop today from 5 to 8 p.m. Java Plus is located at 1677 Montgomery Road here in Aurora. Go on out there, have some coffee with a cop. The mission is to break down the barriers between police officer and the citizens they serve by removing agendas and allowing opportunities to ask questions, voice concerns, and get to know the officers in your neighborhood. Now, I know. I can already hear you thinking that. I can already hear it. I know you. So as soon as the wheels start turning, I hear it in your head. Hey, Curtis, wait a minute. I know what you're going to say. Don't they got the Citizens Police Academy alumni? Yeah, we can do 2 things at once. We can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. So the difference between the 2 is that the Citizens Police Academy alumni has the ability and infrastructure to provide training, and that's a scheduled thing. Like, it takes place for like a couple of months or something like that. Coffee with a Cop is a quick initiative just to go out to your local coffee shop. 2 different things. It's 2 different things. So it's not reinventing the wheel. It's adding a new tire, if anything. Time is 8:27. Anyway, that's tonight. Java Plus, you heard about it here. Free coffee and conversations. The coffee is free. You might even, if you act nice, you might even get a donut out of it or a Long John or something. So go there and tell them that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. And then the next thing is that there is a community listening session coming up Thursday the 18th. 6 p.m. at Wabanzi Community College downtown. Do you and your family have challenges with internet connectivity at home? Can you use assistance with devices and digital skills? We'll be talking about it. This is presented by ILDCEO, the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, City of Aurora, and Illinois Broadband Lab. I want you to start thinking big. Think large. Do you know there's people still here in Aurora who don't have laptops? Did you know that? You know there's people who don't have an internet connection at home? A lot of people. And they're not old people. They're not senior citizens. They're families who can't afford. They scrape and buy. So one of the great ideas that has started to become more of an initiative for a lot of cities in the past 5 years, I'd say, is to provide effective internet service at for free or low cost to the city, wherever the city may be. I think it was North Carolina who provided the model for this. That might have been 2 years ago. Anyway, people are having a lot of issues with connectivity. This seeks to break down and have a listening session about what you need. If you need help with internet, if your bill is too high, if you don't have good connection speed, you should go to this and let it be known. Who knows? If the city of Aurora listens to all of us, we might get free internet. We might get something out of it. We might. If they're asking, they want to know. So I will be there Thursday, May 18th, 6 o'clock p.m. I will be there in the flesh. You can even sit next to me in my row. Well, actually, scratch it up. There won't be rows. This is Wabanzi Community College, so it'll be in a big room. So
I think it's at the
But we can share room space.
X Resource Center, which is actually really comfy.
Yeah,
space.
exactly. So it's a nice place.
It's really nice.
But there ain't rows, so I just want to make that. I don't want somebody to come there. Curtis, you said there'd be rows. Well, we're in the same room. All right, the time is 8:30 a.m. I hope that you guys have a blessed day, a positive day, a fantastic day. Get ready to see more cool stuff. If you've not seen the clip yet for Hall City, check out Hall City. Hall City is something new, something we're doing, so a little something special. So check out Hall City. Hall City, we're doing some shooting with the camera, doing some new things, and we want to continue to shock, awe, and amaze you in a good way. That's it. We're going to the Companeros En Salud meeting right now to work with our partners in the Latino community to see how we can continue to help all people at all times. Take care of yourself and each other.